It's Lamar. And we living a life. 20. We did it. Okay. We did it. 5 major plans, one main goal. It's that fistful of plan. Knock that goal out. We did it. Oh man, oh man. Here we go. So we reached the goal. All right. The goal is hit. And from the 5 major plans, I still got the callus too. And from the 5 major plans, it was possible to come to fruition. It was possible to make it come alive. All right. And again, keep pushing, keep going. 5 major plans for one main goal. Tomorrow is the first of the month. So tomorrow we starting back up. It's a reboot. It's a reboot. All right. And some changes should occur. Some things should be different because we didn't got the first one out of the way. So we gonna keep going. Let me bust it down a little bit. This is gonna bust it down a little bit. One, the the strength, the strength that it took 30 days. Okay. The strength that it took to keep going. Those times, moments, days it took to where it's like, I don't feel like doing that. But again, as I say, it's like, get up, uh-uh, get up. Your body is going to let you know when you have to rest. And for the most part, don't allow yourself to take yourself out your own hookup to just not get nothing done. It's been a lot that's been getting done in this month. And some things I'm going to share with you guys of what makes it happen within the 5 major plans. Woo. Number one, isolation. Isolation. Once ISO mode is activated and you are away from drugs, you are away from wanted or even unwanted company, once you are away from the streets, once you are away from negativity, once you are away from anything that can have a blockage to whatever it is that you're trying to hit, once you get aware of that in isolation mode, everything starts to bust open. Everything starts to happen for you. All right. And I know for me, being in isolation, it kept me going. All right. And like I say, it was a lot that had to get left behind for new things to start coming in. All right. And I just want to give a little small rundown of how important isolation is. And if even if you guys are in a relationship with your ladies or with your man, your isolation is you guys' isolation. Y'all two, that's y'all two that's just going into isolation. Maybe we ain't double dating, we ain't going out, we ain't about to go in the in crowd. It's just gonna be you and I, and we're gonna be in isolation mode to build up the relationship for y'all. You get what I'm saying? But if you solo, isolation, man, isolation is on point. It's on point because it takes you away from a lot of a lot of interference. And then you start to recognize yourself in that isolation. All right. One thing I do is I flip that mirror the other way. We flip that mirror the other way. And now it's just me. And now I gotta face me. And now I gotta look at me. And it ain't it ain't the best mirror sometimes. Because some things that I bring on myself, some things that I allow to happen, I gotta be accountable for that and look at myself and be like, damn, I gotta change that. I gotta stay away from that. All right. So in isolation mode, all this happens. All this happens. Stand away from certain people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? Watching what you listen to, watching what you see, watching what you take in. Isolation mode. Isolation mode is key. Like I say, even if you are with your mate, all right, even train the kids. Train the kids now to let them know we in isolation mode. All right, it's powerful. No, we in isolation mode. Well, mommy, what's isolation mode? It's just us, baby. It's just us, and we ain't doing nothing. Matter of fact, here, read this. Matter of fact, why don't you go write a paragraph? Matter of fact, go do some push-ups. Baby girl, here, I'm about to show you how to sew. You see what I'm saying? Here, baby girl, I'm about to show you how to do your own hair. However that may look to you. Isolation mode, self-care. It's like that. It's just like that. You feel like that. Oh man, yeah, we did that. Yeah. Salute to it. So isolation mode is key. Fellas, I want to say something. Ooh. Semen retention, semen retention, Jack and the Beanstalk, brothers, it's powerful. It's powerful. It's power in that. It's power in that. When you're doing semen retention and when you're not doing a Jack and the Beanstalk, it's power in that. Women, you too. Hold on to that. Definitely hold on to that. All right. But fellas, that's a whole different kind of glow. That's a different kind of glow. You know, it's a different kind of glow. And you become a magnet. Respectfully, you become a magnet because that energy you're giving off, it lets it be known that uh, he ain't, he ain't, wasn't no, yeah, yeah. And it's power in it. And it makes you not even want to give it away. It makes you not want to give it away, especially to just anybody. It's a waste. It's definitely a waste. So semen retention, holding on to that, not doing that, not having sex, jacking the beanstalk, there's so much power in that. And I get it because it's hot outside. The ladies looking great. They looking on point. Fire. Yeah, some of that. And you like, man, man. It's power in saying no. It's power in saying no. Nah, it's a no-go. Nah, I'm cool. It sound good, but at this moment, nah, I'm good. Semen retention. The discipline in that, fellas, is power in that. Definitely. We ain't busting no nuts. All right, we ain't jacking the beanstalk. No, we got other things to do. And being in isolation mode, it helps with that because now you're away from everything. Yeah. Some days you don't even think about it. Some days you don't think about it. You looking through Facebook, you look at you going through your YouTube, you catch something on TV, you catch someone walking up the street, and you be like, that's when you catch yourself. Oh, I'm cool. I'm good. I got this. And it's real talk, brothers. You know, we can speak on it. But semen retention is powerful. It's powerful. It's major. And all that can be done in isolation mode, even with your mate. Let your lady know, nah, we about to go a whole week. We about to go a whole week without, we about to connect in a whole nother way besides that way. Let's connect mentally. All right. Let's work on this game plan we got going on. All right. Matter of fact, let's console each other and let's just vibe with each other without even touching each other for 2 days. Let's do that. Let's see what we about. Let's see do we have the strength. Let's see do we have the capacity to do that around each other. We ain't got to do that. Let's do something else. Let's fulfill ourselves in some other way. Let me connect with you, mama, in a whole nother way. Connect with me, maybe in a whole nother way. Semen retention is powerful, right? Because it unlocks certain things. And again, this is only for the ones who can relate to it. If if you're doing your thing, man, kudos, respect to you. However you look at that, I dig it. And it's not for everybody. But I'm speaking to the ones who one, got an understanding of it, and two, who want to know what it's about? Semen retention. We ain't letting it go. We ain't letting it go. In a relationship, single, we ain't letting it go. That's mine. That's mine. We ain't letting it go. All right. So, fellas, man, that semen retention is powerful. Another thing is, another thing is your mental. You're going to catch yourself in isolation mode. You're going to catch yourself with the old and with the new. And the only reason I say that's going to be a heavy load to carry is because what was old, it's a lot of luggage. It's a lot of the unnecessary that's right there that you got to carry like this in your mental. Man, I ain't got to think like that. I ain't trying to think like that. You get what I'm saying? Because we can have so many attacks, so many negative thoughts that sometimes it be that battle. And you got to battle with your mind sometimes. But having that isolation, having that semen retention, it helps mental stability. It helps with that. All right? It definitely helps with that. And you start thinking clearer. You start thinking clearer. And when you start thinking clearer, you start moving different. No interference, no interruptions. Fellas, ladies, if y'all got y'all mate and y'all about the same thing and y'all connected, like I say, the yin and yang, and y'all supporting each other, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I'm telling you, it's gonna work because it's a change in it. It's a change in the whole way of being. All right. Now the little ones looking at it like, oh, okay, mom and pops, I see what y'all doing. Okay, I see what's popping. Yeah. And now all of a sudden you're changing their whole way of thinking, their whole way of seeing things, their whole way of looking at life different. Okay. So it just ain't all about that. Well, we just ain't got to give ourselves away. We can actually hold on to this. We can be in control of this and then do more of that, bring more of that to the table. One small change can make a big difference. Again, one small change can make a big difference. Yeah, it can. And it travels down. If you're around mess, if you're around users and abusers, if you're around people if we're not on the same team, there's no need to be in the same book, then it can cause confusion, it can cause chaos, and it can cause it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but if you own it or you're getting ready to start it, then let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's push forward. Let's move forward. Let's level up. Let's do something different. We in control. We got the ball. It's how we want to create it. That's what it is. Because that's just how it is. So that's the physical. The physical, the physical, of course, we still working out. We still doing our thing. The mental, the mental is getting better. Okay, even the physical is we're not jacking the beanstalk and we're not letting loose what we holding on to. All right, so that covers the mental, that covers the physical, the spiritual. Whew, powerful because you start to release a lot of things. Like I say, when you turn that mirror around, when I turn that mirror around, oh yeah, I got to look at myself. I got to look into how I respond. I got to look into my anger issues. I got to look into how I treat myself in any situation that I may not have started or want to catch myself in, but how I react to it. I got to look at these parts of me and be like, oh, okay, wait a minute. Hold on, Lamar. Hold up. I'm doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Because I can allow myself to be open for a spiritual attack. Now, I'm thinking this from the outside, not knowing that, nah, bro, that came with you. And I got to take out for that. I got to take out for that. Nobody's perfect in this walk. And it's just not one person's fault. You swing that mirror around and be able to be accountable and look at yourself. Because during that time of isolation, you're going to look at yourself and you're going to be like, man, hold on. I can do a little better than this. Or I could have done that better. Old thoughts, old memories, old situations, old conversations, old ways of being is going to pop up. Like I said, you carrying the whole luggage with you, and it's gonna pop up, and you're gonna be like, dang. Like I say, let me get the ball fully in my court now. Let me have more awareness now. You get what I'm saying? And it's gonna happen like that. The power in naturally letting it happen. Ain't gotta force it. Ain't gotta run to it. You can walk straight to it because it's gonna naturally put you in alignment. Guarantee you, it's gonna naturally put you in alignment. That spiritual, man. I got the Bible right here. I got the Bible right here. All right. I'm not saying that I read it all day, every day. It's woo, it's that breath of life because it's like that. It's powerful, and it's yeah, it's some of that. All right, and man, Job, man, James, Proverbs, Romans, Genesis. I mean, all these just stands out to me. Matthew, all of them stands. Deuteronomy, all of them stands out to me as I'm flipping through. Hold on, okay, okay, okay. And slingshot. It's hitting right on target. So respectfully to the Bible. You know, woo. Yes, God is rolling with us. God is rolling with us, and He's closing doors, opening up doors. He's shutting doors, swinging open doors. That's how it works. It's up to me to say, all right, well, I'm gonna be a hard ass. Respectfully, I'm gonna be a hard head, and I'm gonna walk in the closed door. Well, let me just open it back up. I ain't about to open that back up because it's a whole nother one opening up. It's a whole nother one opening up, and it may be on some real slow. It's opening up real slow. Foot in there. You get the foot in there. All right, Pete, where I'm going with it. That's the spiritual part. Let pray. Prayer, prayer, isolation, no disturbance, no interference. Fellas, if you got your ladies, if you got your man, and y'all rocking together with it, become a unit. Be one. Do it together. Be one. Okay? Solo. Prayer is powerful. It is. It guides you. It will guide you, okay? And that calm energy right there is just coming off calm like that. Like it's legit because it's like that. All right, so that's the spiritual. Emotional, emotional. Man, man. So I'm going to go get my birth certificate today. I'm going to go get my birth certificate. Somehow, some way, I had it, end up misplacing it or losing it. So I'll go get it today. This is emotional. Check this out. So the guy kept questioning me about my father's name. Respectfully, I got a pop. Great dude. Salute to him. Check this out. The guy kept questioning me about, so you left your father name blank. Yeah. You don't want to change it, trying to turn the paper around and everything. Go ahead. All right, all right. But you should he writing you should at that moment, now I'm giving him leeway here. Nah, it's cool, go ahead. Let's get it done. Here, sign what you gotta sign. Let me sign what I gotta sign. Let me go take care of this. But at that moment, the emotion in me was, hey, it's blank. I left it blank. I, I, I left it blank. Once you asked me the first time, then that's what it was. You see what I'm saying? Now I ain't get out of line. I just gently, politely let him know. Right. I left it blank for a reason. Oh, okay, okay. I'm just saying. All right. Well, you're looking out. Thank you. Have a blessed day. You see what I'm saying? But little small things like that. Be aware of little small things like that. And the reason I gave that example is because something so small like that, whether it was an a-hole move or whether he was really concerned about, did you forget to put your father's name? You see what I'm saying? But how it came to me, it felt like, wait a minute, you see, it's blank, fam. Yeah, I meant to do that. Let me get that paperwork. Okay. So that's what I'm saying about the emotional side of it. Little things like that can trigger something. You'd be like, man, hey, bruh, you get what I'm saying? So watching the emotions in that and isolation will cover that. Isolation will cover that. And again, when you're in isolation mode, the emotions that arise when you just chilling, the emotions that comes up because you think about everything come to you. You kick back, you in bed, and you just looking at the ceiling, man. Them emotions gonna pop up because it's a lot that you've been through. It's a lot that I've been through. It's a lot that's, like I say, clearing out, and it's a lot that's coming in. Finding that balance, yeah, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, financial, financial. I'm not really wanting for anything right now, and I'm thankful for everything that I do have right now on the financial side with the financial plan. Very thankful for what I do have, and for those who I can support in this moment. I'm thankful to be able to do that, and for those who support me, I'm thankful to be able to do that. Here's the thing: when you know you're not fit for a 9 to 5 job, then you got to find other means of getting money. Whether that be your own hustle, whether that be your own business, whether that be doing your own thing. When you know you're not fit for a 9 to 5, because there's so many factors that come with that. Again, personal experience. All right, my real life experience. I can go get a 9 to 5 job, but a person will look at me, somebody will look at me, another man, or somebody else in that position will look at me like, man, I can't let this man do too much. You can't let him get over on me. So anything can happen. And it's stories that come with that to bag this up, to say, I do something to get him out of here. You see what I'm saying? So even with the financial situation, keep working in your purpose, keep doing what you're doing, keep making it happen, and understand that, okay, well, what's meant for me is going to come for me. What's meant for you is going to come for you. All right. But I get it. We, man, push, work, go, job, do what we got to do. All right. And I'm just giving off a personal experience or experiences of what I've been seeing, of what I've been facing. I come in and get the 9 to 5 check, but we can't do too much. Hands on to the next one then. Ain't no more being on to the next one. This gonna work. All right. This is gonna work. It's straight like that. All right. Not only is this gonna work, but anything else, any other endeavor to match whatever I feel like the income of needs to come in, it's gonna work. So that takes care of all 5 plans to get the job done. And we getting this work. And we getting this work. Of course, I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, and simple. We ain't gonna get too much off into it, but it's a lot. It's a lot to cover. It's a lot to understand. It's a lot to understand. It's a lot to gain more knowledge of. It's a lot of more experience that we both have to go through. That's another thing I want to say about experiences. Experiences. Sometimes we have to not. Sometimes we have to not think that an old experience will be the outcome of a new experience. All right. Now, I was speaking with someone the other day, yesterday, matter of fact, and we were speaking on, from old experiences to new experiences, thinking that the people we were dealing with, whether it be family, community, co-workers, you know, associates, and it turned out to be a not so good experience. Thinking that, well, if I jump myself into this situation, or if I put myself in this situation, then that experience is going to turn out to be the same. What I'm saying is, be open to something new. All right, I got to do it myself, and if we all have experiences, which we all do as part of existence, be open to something new. because that old experience does not necessarily mean that this new experience will be the outcome as if it's the old experience. We never know if we don't give it a shot. All right. We never know. So knowing that, being open to new experiences is key. And it's again, it's a lot that come with that as well. But just be wanting to keep things simple. We get give examples to just bag it up. All right. And we're moving. We're moving. Like I say, turn that mirror around, being able to look at myself and being able to see like, oh, okay, well, this is what I had something to do with. If I had nothing to do with it, then it ain't got nothing to do with me. But if I got something to do with it, that's about the only thing that I can change from it or stay away from it. Semen retention, okay. Working out, okay. Reading my Bible, praying more, okay. Being out in nature, uh, uh, getting my 20 done. Uh, it's it's a lot. Excuse me. It's a lot that come with it, and it's a lot that's been happening. And the only thing we want to do is keep getting better with it. All right, and we gonna rock this out together. All right. I won't give you something that I have not experienced or something of what I don't know if I can't put myself into it. All right. So understand that if I'm gonna flip that mirror around, then yeah, and what I'm giving out here, it's not if you want to take a look at yourself and go and grow and glow with it, then that's what's up. Even if not, just pass the information on down, and maybe the next generation or the little ones can get something from you. You get what I'm saying? It's a give and take thing, a give and receive thing. And we out here and we doing it. All right. Again, today the last day. We hit the goal. Tomorrow starts a new month. We on to different things. We got different ideas, and everything is working. All right. We thankful for the day, and yeah, this is it. You already know what's up. All right. It's Lamar. We living the life. We keeping it simple. We balancing the physical with the spiritual, and we just connecting. All right. And until next time, one love.